Hi guys, I have a how-to video for you today. I am gonna talk about digital stamps. And the first question that I'm gonna answer today is where do I get my digital stamps? Well, I have a whole bunch of favorite companies. These are just a few of my chosen companies that I like to buy digital stamps from. And I will put all the links down below to all of these companies so that you can buy from them. So the second question that I usually get is, how do I buy digital stamps? Well, I'm going to show you at the makeitcrafty.com website. And as you know, I am a DT member for Make It Crafty, but I am a DT member for them because I love their stamps, and I'm so happy that Zoe has kept me on this long, and I hope she will keep on having me because I really love all the stamps that she has in her store. Now, buying digital products works basically the same as buying physical products. You go to the store, you go through the different menus that they have in the store and decide what you want to buy. Today I'm going to go into the Christmas part to show you, because I'm recording this at around Christmas time, so of course I want to show you all the Christmas thingies. And here are the stamps for Christmas. So I'm gonna go in and do a new items first, and then I can just choose whichever Christmas stamps I want to buy. And what I do is I press the add to cart button. You get to your cart just as in any online store, and when you go to your cart you can go to view cart, and in the view cart you can check out. Now there's a special things about DigiStamps, and I won't go through the whole checkout process because then I would need to add a credit card or my PayPal information. I would need to log into my account and all of those things that I don't want to do on screen because it's all secret. It's my accounts and I don't want anyone to use them. But there is a few things with digital images that are special. One of the things is you get them instantly. Usually you will get an email from the store that you buy your digital images from. In that email there will be links either to the products or to your account for that specific store. And in that account you can find downloads. Some companies allow you to have a couple of downloads per link. The reason for that is if you want to download them on separate computers and you don't have any possibility to put them on external hard drives or something like that. Would recommend though saving the images on an external hard drive or something like that in case they disappear. A second thing about digital products, any kind of digital products out there, is they are sold on license basis. You are not able to resell your digital stamps or any kind of digital products because you buy a license to use the file, and then you get the file so that you can use it, but it is a personal license. If you have friends and families that want to use the same digital stamps, please ask them to go and buy them themselves so that they can use them, because you are only supposed to use them yourself. However, this is where I come to the angel policy part. This is angel policy, something that have been used by stamp companies for a very long time, also for digital stamps, and that is the terms of use. It's an extended copyright license, and that is what you can do with your images. Now, most companies say that you are allowed to share the images with your children. If you have children that wants to color up, small children that wants to color up images to make 2 cards for themselves and stuff like that, you are very welcome to copy and make coloring pages for them. But you have to check with the company that you buying from if you're allowed to do that. But most let you do that. Also, when it comes to selling handmade craft products, that means printing the images out, coloring them, making cards. That is also things that you will find in your Angel policy. So every time you go to a new digital stamp company, go and read the Angel policy so that you know what you're allowed and not allowed to do with the images. That also will tell you how much you can edit certain images, flip them, resize them, stuff like that. So that is something I believe in buying these things from the designers so that the designers get the money, and the companies get the money, because if we keep on buying the products instead of stealing them from Pinterest, for example, because most free images on Pinterest isn't actually legal, and if we keep on using images that are not legal, then the designers won't know that you like their designs, and they will stop producing designs because they need the money to be able to keep on working. So really, if you love someone's digital designs, try to find a way to give back to that person. That is one of those things that I really feel for. But yeah, that is about how to buy your digital stamps. I'm sorry that it might not be as in-depth as you wanted, but different companies will have different kind of stores. But this is just a very easy overview of that. Now for the third and final question about how to print your digital stamps. Now, how to print the images. I use Adobe Photoshop when I work on my Mac, but I do use OpenOffice when I work on my PC. Sadly, I don't know how to do a screen capture on my PC, so I'm going to show you how I work with images in Adobe Photoshop, but I'm going to kind of try to explain also that because you can do basically the same things either in Word or in OpenOffice. It works just as good. But let's start with the Adobe Photoshop. This is a plain non-used Adobe. So what you first need to do is find your images. So I'm going to open some images, and I'm going to an external hard drive, actually my external PC, because that is where I keep all my digits, but a folder in my computer where I save my images. I'm going to use the Make It Crafty images to show you how to do this. I have a whole bunch of them because I really love them. We're going to use Per Alice is one of them we are going to use. So I'm going to open that. You can open several images at one time, but I open it like this. If you are working in Word, you can actually just use on a PC. You open your file folder like this. The Finder in Mac is the same. It's the same as the Explorer in the PC, where you find all your files and your folders. And then you just go to your digital stamps, and when you go in, you can actually drag and drop. And you can do that also in Photoshop. You can take your image that you want to, if you, in this case, Geeky Celebration Dinner, and then I just add it into Photoshop. And I can actually just add it as a new layer. That has happened like this. Or I can just open it. But we start with Per Alice here. I want to be able to print. I want to do it on the same kind of paper I gonna color on. So I'm gonna do a new layer or a new tab with a new document, which I'm gonna use. I live in Europe. I have a international paper printer. I have an A4 printer, so I'm going to print it in A4. If you live in the US, you would choose the US paper, and that is probably what you have as a default in your Word. So you just open a new document in Word, or in this case a new little document in Photoshop that is the same size of the papers that you are using. So it looks like this. Then you're gonna get your digits in. If you do it in Word, you can just pull the image in, just like I did on top of Per Alice. When you do it in Photoshop and you open your images, you want to mark the whole page. And you can do that in Mac with Command A or Control A if you're on a PC. And then you want to copy it, and you can either use the edit menu and do copy, or you do the Command C or the Control C on PC. And then you have it copied. Then you go over to the document you are using and you want to paste it, and you can do that through your edit menu or Command V or Control V on your PC. So they have the same short commands on both computers, except for the Command and Control, because there's no command button on a PC. It's very simple. Then you have little Per Alice here. You can move her around as you want. One of the things you can think about is that in Word, if you just click on her, just one click on her, you will get edges that you can size your image with. When you're in Photoshop, you need to use Command T or Control T if you're on a PC to make it sizable. To size the image, you can grab one of these little corners, these boxes, which will look the same on Word, to size it. But if you just grab one and just size it, you see she doesn't look that great, right? You can make her pretty flat, very long and small. You can, however, get it to size in a good way, and you do that by pressing Shift on your keyboard and then grabbing one of them, because then you will have it in proportion in the size you want to. And then you just figure out what size you want your image. As I do A2 cards mostly, I want my image to be around 3.5 and 4 inches high. A2 cards are 4.25 by 5.5 inches. A4 sheet is, I think, a little bit over 11 inches or something like that. 11 3/4, I think. It's a little bit longer than a standard letter size. But I usually try to make her about a third of the size of the paper or something like that, because that is a good size to print out. And on Word, when you're done with your sizing, you just click outside the image and it will no longer be have these small edges, while in Photoshop you need to use the little controller thingy up here in the right corner. And now you have sized your image, and then you can move it around. You can add more images. I usually add images to fill up my A4 sheet before I print it. And to print, you just go into File and Print, and you will get some sort of print menu. Now, I don't have a printer connected to my Mac. My laser printer, which I print all my digits on, because then I don't have to worry about my Copics, doesn't work with my Mac. So usually I make these kind of sheets. I save them either as JPEGs or PDFs, and then I open them in my on my PC and print from there. But you just look at this, you see that you can get everything on it. You press print, put the right paper in your printer, and you're ready to go. And that is actually the finish of this very simple how to use Digis video. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any more questions, just comment down below and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Down below I also have in the description area a little list of different digital stamp companies, and if you are using digital stamp companies that you really like and you think that I should look into, put them in the description too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.